I'll yield the floor to Honorable Atta.
Thank you very much. My president, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are pleased to be with you. We are sorry, in fact, very sorry to invite you for this meeting. It's purely not thought of. We did not think of that. We came from New York to look through some of the activities some companies are rendering to our Ghanaian communities, especially in the acquisition of passports and then visas. I am in charge in New York, and I have my deputy, who is also. He's not a politician, but I'm a politician. And, we also have Mr. Afojo, who is the BFS director over here. We came to Chicago 3 days ago. We interacted with them. But at that point, we did not even think of meeting the Ghanaian community, considering the time constraints. So we moved to this place after listening to their version, because many people strung to New York, complaining so much about how they acquire passports and then visas. So when these things got to our knowledge, we realized that no, why don't we move and see what's happening? So after talking with them in Chicago, we moved. Yesterday we had a very lengthy discussion with the manager at their office over here. And I think after this, he will give you the address, which is going to be very important. And we had to let them know the problems of our people, especially those who happen to come to our end. At times, you will be there very late. Somebody will come, say, I came from California, and then I need to say, how? Since we've got this very facility in Los Angeles, why should our people be instead in just acquiring a passport or a visa, because it is their rights. So we discussed it at length with them, and they also saw the need, because when I assumed office in last year, I think in August, we wrote to them to look into their contract with New York. After going through it, in fact, and then considering the number of reports that we were having, I even intended to make sure that we terminate that contract. But going deep into it, we realized there's a need for us to see exactly what the problem is. So yesterday, it was a very good meeting with them, very hectic, and we were given the assurance that now they have acquired new machines, which helps them to work on. And the unfortunate thing is that when they do the work and it is delaying, the blame is just put on New York, that New York is not giving the documents, New York are delaying. It's just because when they finish the documents on any other person, it has to go to Accra without the knowledge of New York. And we are the people who do the printout for them. So we decided that no, now whatever they do these days, they should let us have the knowledge of it. If it is delaying, my officer and his team, they will chase it in Accra, so that the people in California will not be compelled to be moving to New York. Well, because from the look of things, we realize many people are here, many Ghanaians are here. And there are some people too, if you tell him to come to New York, he won't come just because of these things. But he doesn't know when the person will need the document. You know, from the experiences we've had, and then considering the nature of Ghanaians, we are a group of people who, when we decide to work, we use the heart, the brain, and everything and work, because we are almost the people who feed our family members. So we don't joke with our work, but the documentation, that is where the problem is. And you know, the way people happen even to get to America, at times, the pastor and then any other person in the village should all be part of it and keep praying for them that the person goes to America. So the moment he comes here, he normally forgets about the documentation, which is also very critical in the state of a country of this nature. So it is good that after having all those things with them yesterday, we realized that no, why don't, if we happen to get the opinion leaders here, even there are 2, 3, or 4 people, then we give them the assurance that we've been able to talk to the people here, and then if there are some salient questions at least that they can put across, they can ask us, we can explain, and then possibly talk to the officer here, can get their address and everything. And if even we happen to get about 1 or 2 people here who could be the contact persons by our people so that they can acquire the business, it will be very good for us. That prompted this meeting. We are sorry, we know the time schedule for you people here. None of you will have time. No, you don't have time, I know. But we just assume that, okay, let us try and see. We are here just to talk to you, and then you listen to us and also ask some questions, and then you'll be able to explain. Yes. Now let's go to the work.